When I first heard my American family talking about biscuits and gravy, I thought, what fresh hell is this? Biscuits with gravy? I mean, a biscuit is meant to be sweet, crunchy, and dunked in a cuppa, not covered in meat sauce. But as it turns out, Brits and Americans are talking about two different things. In the UK, a biscuit is what Americans would call a cookie. But over here in the States, a biscuit is this fluffy, buttery bread thing that's almost a scone, only without the raisins or any chance of being served with jam. Instead, Americans, particularly in the South or here in the Midwest, slap these biscuits on their plates with gravy. And let's be clear, it's not the gravy that you pour on your Sunday roast. Nope, it's a thick white sauce with sausage bits floating in it. It actually makes for a nice breakfast. But where does this linguistic chaos come from? Well, actually, lots of definitions from all around the world originated from the Latin word biscotus, meaning twice baked. In the UK, this eventually came to mean sweet, crunchy snacks like ginger nuts and hobnobs. In Spain, the word bizcocho normally describes a type of sponge cake, whereas in Mexico, that same word is often used to describe pan dulce, or is sometimes used as an insult. But in America, British settlers needed something hearty for their meals, and the word biscuit was applied to a hardened food that was based on little more than wheat flour and water. In fact, it's from this idea that we today have water biscuits in the UK and water crackers in America. In the 18th and 19th centuries, though, these were known as ship's biscuits, since their preservation times meant they could survive long voyages across the pond. But at various times, they were also known as hardtack or simply bread. By the early 1800s, baking powder became available, and versions resembling the modern fluffier biscuit began to emerge in the United States. And so, as the English language diverged around the globe, the meaning of biscuit did likewise. Anyway, uncovering memos that were lost in the pond is what I do. Subscribe.